Hello and welcome. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and thank you for joining me. You have two messages off top in spirit, and I'm going to read those to you, and then I'm going to proceed with the tarot portion of your reading. Okay, your first message here from spirit is emotional detachment or self-criticism may be blocking your energy. Open your heart to connection. So basically it's saying that telling yourself that you can't do certain things, not believing that you can do certain things. And I believe it's more are talking about that kind of emotional detachment, the emotional detachment to yourself, right? Doubting yourself, thinking like you don't have enough to achieve certain things or do certain things. And feeling like you need all this external stuff to validate yourself or to prove who you are, and that's being emotional detached, right? Because truthfully, everything that you need is already within you. You can do whatever it is that you want to create, and you are able to do those things, Gemini. All you have to do is believe in that. So don't criticize yourself. Don't think that you're to this or to that, or not enough this or not enough that. If you consciously tell yourself that, then that's what will manifest out of your life. But if you start to change that and say, no, I can do this and I can do that, and I am that, and I am this person, I am a great person, I am an intelligent person, I can do great things, I don't need this or that. If you start telling yourself that and giving yourself back that love, you can express that love out openly back to other people. Okay? Spirit also has for you to have allowance. Okay? It says when you let go of resistance, abundance flows freely into your life. Release the need to control. Trust that what is meant for you is already on its way. So again, sometimes either with criticism, telling ourselves we can't do certain things, it still is like a form of control, because the universe can't step in with that kind of energy. We are the magic, okay? The universe, God, spirit just aligns our magic here on the earth world. But if we just tell ourselves we can't do certain things, those things don't manifest, right? We have to believe in ourselves and our abilities to create and do things in order for them to manifest, okay, Gemini? And you have every ability to do that. You're very creative. You also have believing before seeing is the key. So if you want all this evidence and all this stability to show up first, in order for you to feel like you can do something, you got to get all this research. You got to, and there's nothing wrong with educating yourself. There's nothing wrong with researching things and being in the know. But sometimes when you let that motivate you and validate you instead of what's in here, the belief in yourself to do it, then it's really a mute purpose, right? So it says, believing before seeing is the key to manifestation. Trust the process fully. Release control and allow your manifestations to unfold in perfect timing. So again, it's like you see, it's a common thing telling you guys to release some kind of control that you feel like you want to have on the outcome of a situation before you move forward into something. Because it is an energy about you moving forward here in a new direction, Gemini. And I think I've said this to you before, but here we are again. Overall energy is the Nine of Swords. So a lot of you can maybe not getting enough sleep or enough rest. A lot of you are kind of overthinking a certain situation. Could be a relationship, could be a job, it could be a habit, it could be a pattern, but it's something causing you to kind of over and over analyze a certain situation or the outcome of a situation. And again, that's kind of a form of control. Okay, you keep trying to worry about the situation instead of believing that the situation is going to work itself out for your highest good. You have the Ace of Swords in your past here. So some of you could have gotten some kind of clarity on something. You just got an epiphany where you realized like something needed to change, or something that came to you where now it makes sense, and you kind of have now a more of an understanding on what it is that you want to do and what direction you want to take, right? And how it started is You have the Five of Pentacles. So somewhere in your life you felt like you wasn't getting enough. You wasn't seen. You wasn't heard. You wasn't feeling validated. Or you were feeling some sense of lack, like it wasn't enough. It wasn't fulfilling you anymore. That could be in a relationship. That could be in a job. That could be in anything, you know. But where you were feeling like you were I heard in my head just now, let me say it correctly, undervalued. You felt undervalued, okay? You see, that ain't mine. That just popped up in my head, so I'm trying to say it right. You felt undervalued somewhere. Now, Spirit is with you, and they have seen you overcome many challenges. Again, you have the Nine of Wands here talking about being resilient and overcoming many challenges. And now you are at the 9, and they want to let you know that you are resilient and you are a warrior. And now it is time for you to have new beginnings, because you have the Page of Pentacles here. It's talking about planting seeds to something new and believing in it, because they are with you and they are going to help you get this with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is someone that has overcome and have worked their way into a certain direction, and now they just wait. They believe that things are going to happen for them. They move in life like things are going to happen for them. They don't move in life out of fear. They don't move in life trying to control everything. They move in life in the direction that they know that is theirs and that is coming to them, okay? If that helped any of you. Some of you are going to have some kind of celebration. I have this here twice, I believe. Now I have the Ten of Pentacles here twice, so this is talking about legacy, stability, financial wealth, financial abundance. So some of you could be building something, building a project, working on a project that's going to bring in some kind of financial stability here. Legacy, enterprise. Some of you could just be, you know, rebuilding your family and working on something or working with something when it comes to family. And it could be outside the home. You have the Four of Wands here twice. So it could be in the home, or rebuilding a home, or moving, or rearranging your home, or bringing more stability into your home life for some of you, or getting more grounded and stable. But it's something to do around the home. Spirit again in your future is calling on you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, trusting and believing in their guidance, and trusting and believing in yourself that you can create and do all things here with the Fool. The Fool doesn't know where they're going. They've never been on this direction before, but they trust the unseen. They trust their path. You see, she doesn't look like she's worried, and she's about to walk off a cliff, but she has her head up in the air and she's like, I'm not worried because I know God's Spirit's got me, right? I'm going to go out here on this unknown path, and I know that I'm going to be taken care of. I know that things are going to go my way. You might not be sure how this is going to unfold for some of you, but you do feel like it is a new direction that you need to go in. All right? Spirit is calling on you to trust yourself and use your intuition. There's something already telling you this for a lot of you. And once you trust in that and give into that and quit resisting it or quit trying to control the outcome of it, the more aligned you will get to it, the more that you will start to see it manifest in your outside life. You have to believe in it to happen first in order for it to materialize. Spirits call on you to have strength while you do go through these changes and while you do go through this new path with the Six of Swords here. So again, they're telling you they are with you and they want you to have strength to just move forward here because they are delivering you somewhere better, okay? Be open. Okay, again, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so a new beginnings here. So again, before I close off here, Gemini, and I'm not getting a whole lot of relationship. This is more focused on you when it either comes to a home, something around a home, some of you moving, some of you doing something new in your home, some of you are celebrating something. Maybe you got a new home. Some of you are building a new project that's going to be stable, but it's something talking about new and stable around the home, and it has something to do with some of you and family, so that lines up with your relationship, but it's something dealing with, it's going to not just affect you but affect other people. They are wanting you to embody the energy of the Emperor, okay, Gemini, and that means believing. The Emperor is the emperor of the kingdom, right? He doesn't move in scarcity. He doesn't move in worry or fear. He doesn't move in self-criticism or doubt or feeling like he has to have everything in control, because he already knows he's in control. Okay? So they want you to embody that energy as you move forward in your life. So if it's something that has been on your mind where you've been wanting to change something or move in a certain direction, they want you to embody the energy of the Emperor, of believing that you already are in control. You are already the Emperor or the Empress of your life. Okay? There's nothing that you need to fear. And there is nothing that you need to tell yourself that you can't achieve, or criticize yourself the things that you're not good enough, or feel like you have to do all these things in order to gain something. You already are. And when you start to put that in your head and move in the direction of where you feel you need to go and release the things you know you need to release, you will see God's Spirit already line these things up for you, okay? Again, I'm going to read this to you before I go. Got Harry. It says, allowance. When you let go of the resistance, that means holding on to things out of fear, or criticizing yourself, or telling yourself you need all this and that. Abundance flows freely into your life. Release the need to control, and trust that what is meant for you is already on its way. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you, Gemini. It looks like you have a lovely reading if you just take the steps you got it to take and really try to release the fear and the control and the self-criticism. Okay? Bye for now.